Hello and welcome to episode 36 of Stronger Together, my series with the mighty Tame. Valley, have you recovered from that trip to St. Petersburg? Is the hangover gone? I still can't get over it. What a game. Moments like that are what makes you fall in love with Football Manager. Thought we were done. Scoring late on, getting a winner in extra time. I mean, it's a thing dreams are made of. Absolutely loved it. Hopefully you did too, and you can't wait for a brand new season. Don't forget, we're in the Champions League this year, so make sure you hit the thumbs up, subscribe if you're new. If you want to become a patron for as little as about 80 pence to £1 a month, massively appreciated. It really does help my channel. So does watching an advert if you're bored. Thank you very much. We've got a new shirt up on the wall. It is, of course, Mr. Bayliss. He was fantastic last year, like next level fantastic. Can he do it again? Can we kick this club on? Can't wait to share it with you. Loads to get through. Now, I spent about 80 million, a lot on one player, but I brought in 40 million. Now, of course, we know about two absolute legends that have left. Our left back, Carl Martin, has gone home to Denmark. We wish him all the best. The genius that is Darrell Motion has to leave as well, and he chose Austria, which I still think is random. He could have stayed in England or in Wales, technically, with Swansea. He could have gone out to Portugal, I think a few others. He's chosen Austria. Senevra was gone, and this lad made me 13 point something million quid. He's gone to Salzburg. Must be good, Austrian football at the minute. But I mean, he was a good player. Stuart Clare, one of our own, came through the academy. Had moments when he looked like he was going to be a great player. He had moments when he was probably our best player. Never really made it to the height. He wanted to leave for football reasons. Loads of teams came in for him. English teams, a couple of foreign teams, and then a Napoli. He chose Napoli. Don't know why. You might not remember this guy, but he has been in the first team squad for a year. I bought him as like that floating defender backup. We'll get 8 million for him. He's gone out to Saudi Arabia or somewhere in the Middle East. Gavin Ringer's gone, top player, but I needed to make way for the new boy. I mean, he's been great for me. I mean, he's been here a long time. He's played a lot of games. I picked him up for nothing. Now, I've sold a lot of players, and I think I've mentioned it, but I have signed players on frees a lot of times. Had them in the 23s. Young lads, decent potential, who are then loaned out, and I sold about, freaking hell, a good 12 or 13 players for like $500,000, 600 grand, 800 grand. And that all clocked up, to be fair. Now, we have got a decent amount in the bank. Like I said, I've spent some, and you're going to see the new squad in a minute. I mean, the club's in a great spot. You'll probably notice by the date and the stats at the bottom, I am into the season. Today's live com is going to be our first Champions League group game, which is a scary one. The whole group is shit scary. Anyway, let's try and get through this squad quick. Of course, number one, Greeno, Ledge. We have a new backup keeper with a ton of potential. Signed on a free from Porto. It's 19-year-old Colombian Quintero. At right back, we've still got Joey Page. Joey Page. We've got a new boy in town. Oh yeah, got him from Birmingham. Quite like him. Great tackler, loads of potential from Northern Ireland. At left back, we've got Kroll, who has now made the legend list. Don't know how, good player, but how? We have Carl Martin's replacement and my possible new left back. It's Sam Lyons. He's Welsh. He's come from Wales. He's come from Swansea. Wonder Kid. Awesome player. At centre half, we've still got Fordy, the florist from Nottingham Forest. I mean, I like him. I know some people don't. I love him. Dave Woodward, again, great player. Wonder Kid. I mean, this kid has played in midfield for me a ton as well. Great player. He's got a big future. We have the new lad whose second name I couldn't pronounce, so we're just going to shorten it to his first name, Jefferson. 19-year-old Colombian. Got a couple of Colombians. Again, he's a wonder kid. He's a lad we bought last year and loaned out to Fiorentina. I think Barry made the Europa Conference team. 90% of the team, of the best team in the Europa Conference last year was ours. And then as a floating backup, we're keeping Andy Matheson because he can cover in every single position in defence. Still got Abreu. I mean, he's starting to look like a player that maybe have to go at some point because we're starting to get better and better, but he's worth 33.5 million. Mr. Peter, he's still a good player, good passer of the ball, only 21 years old, and probably couldn't really do much better. Martin Quebec, again, decent squad player, getting to 21 years old. So I mean, these lads may improve. So with Motion going, we had one of the best young midfielders in the world coming in. Couldn't get him a work permit. So hopefully, like the Colombian centre-half, he has come to us now. We've paid the money. He is our player. And I've loaned him out. He's gone out to Lyon. So I'm hoping the same thing happens for him, because it has. As soon as he's gone there and he's in Europe, he's playing for Argentina and he's got his first cap. So if the same thing happens, he'll get enough caps this season and he'll be our player next year. And he will take us on to another level, because when he came in my squad, he's a 4.5-star player now. I mean, now at 20. The thing is, I'm going to technically own him for 2 years before he gets a game for me. So needing a midfielder, and you know, we've got money in the bank, but I don't have tons to spend. And this is the best lad I could find. He's come from Real Madrid on a free, and he's a solid little player. Behind the striker, we've still got Simon Heckman. Had moments when I thought he was going to be a worldie. I don't think he's going to be. We'll see what he does this year. But never fear, because my number one is definitely the Sheriff. On the left, Ollie Bayliss. Enough said. R. Jackson is staying. I might have considered selling my boy. The wife won't let me. But the final 2 games last season, getting us the goal to draw against Fulham, and then the way he played in that final, he was next level. I don't even know if you saw it all. But we will have a bit of competition, because we've loaned in a player from Man City with a lot of money. He looks okay. He's Polish, 21 years old. Over on the right, we've brought back Ribera. I love him. I thought he was brilliant for me last year. He's very quick, got a lot of technique, a lot of his game that could be improved. Signed for a bargain, I think. 11 million from Brighton. I've got this kid who is a right winger but can cover in multiple positions. Check it out. Now, I said to my missus, try and say that. People laugh at me because I can't say the names. And she went, alright, Jean Bosco and Nzeyuwanda. Fuck that. Bosco it is. Up top, of course, we've got our Fletcher. We all love Fletch. I love Fletch. I've just put him to bed in his Batman pyjamas. Then I made me a big money move. Now there was some worldies out there, and I lost out to 2 of them. One went to United, I think. One went to City. There was 3. I think one went to Chelsea. I was going to spend every penny I had on them because they were amazing. So I went down a level. So this lad's pretty good, to be fair. I think he used to play for Milan when he was a kid. I think he was at Benfica. Scores a goal every other game. I mean, he's angry at the minute because he wanted me to sign some more defenders, and I just said, yeah, of course, sign a contract, and then ignored him. So in the summer, we realised we only had 3 originals left, and these guys have played 1 million games for us. So the club decided to pay for a very expensive statue outside the stadium. Great. Season kicks off. I've played a few games in the Premier League, and then one of them comes knocking at my fecking door. The club's all-time leading goal scorer and absolute legend has asked for a new challenge once the transfer window and everything's shut. Don't know, his timing was a bit off. Gutted. I mean, maybe it's time to, you got to think, got to move on eventually. But I mean, look at that, 323 appearances, 231 goals. I think that's just in the league, is it? Think of all the other goals he's scored. The kid's been a legend for us. He always will be a legend. He's an icon at the club. Malaga came in for him. Is it Real Sociedad or someone like that came in for him? And then Fortuna Dusseldorf as well. Really got a town here. I've kind of just gone with emotions the last couple of seasons because it was pretty good. But I've extended it in a few areas. Look how many scouts I've got. I've upped the physios and made sure every position is filled. And the coaching team have definitely improved. And when we talk about originals, my wife is still here. She's a fitness coach. But we don't ever talk about this lad. And I see him all the time because he's one of the main coaches that brings me a lot of my information. It's Tony Goff. And I've kept him around just because he does a decent job and I love his hair. He's one of the only originals, apart from my wife, patron, staff member. Now check our facilities out, man. State of the art, absolutely everything, exceptional, absolutely everything. It is amazing, absolutely amazing. Obviously we're in Bolton, but we don't care. The Evolving Mindset Arena is all ours and no one else's. We actually own that mother, right? And we're expanding it to 30,000 odd seats, I think 32. It's been a very special pre-season to me. Now the first game was against Austria Vienna. Couldn't organise any testimonials for the lads, which annoyed me. Maybe they have to do more than 10 years, I don't know. Because I was trying to get one done in June before they left at the start of July. Now Darren Motion played. He got brought off in the second half. He didn't do a lot. I think the moment got to him. And then it was the Evolving Mindset Cup. Now I picked Crewe because obviously Lee Masters is there, Bolton because of Ben Ballantyne, and then Salford because FM Kits, Jamie FM Kits, if you've got a shirt, you'll notice his logo on one of your sleeves. He's still there. He played at Denton for a bit, I think, and then he's been at Salford forever. So obviously Crewe got knocked out on penalties. Lee, you didn't score. And then we went right through 6-2. And of course beat Ben Ballantyne and his Bolton team in the final in their old stadium, which is now our new stadium. Then we played these guys. Can't say the name, but CP has been loving it there. Last few years he plays all the time. He was captain again. He played up front again. He played pretty well. He played really well, to be fair. So I know we battered him, but he did well. Anyway, next game, Ross County, unflushable, actually played against us. And that's probably why we drew 0-0. Then I played Crewe again because I wanted to go up against Lee Masters, but he didn't play. Really annoyed me. Then I played Wickham because Martin Smith, do you remember our legendary centre-half? He used to have his shirt up in my office. He plays for them, and he plays all the time. Then we played Salzburg because I think, is that where Cernervo went? I played there. Then I played Napoli because of Claire. And then I played OB, of course. And what a game they give us. I'm going to show you one goal, and it's not ours, but it's something he did for me all the time. I mean, it was some game, but look at Martin there. Do you see that vision pass from Martin straight to him? He did that all the time. Great player. I've got to miss him. So, of course, I played a few games, and a lot's gone on this season, to be fair. A few managerial changes. Man United have got a new manager. It's sacked Solskjaer. I don't know if because they were on top. Even though they won the Champions League, I found that strange. They've got Allegri. Wouldn't mind that in real life. And then our favourites, they have spent, big Man United. They bought some players, man. I think they bought 3 players. Look, I think 281 million or something silly. Obviously, a lot of big teams. We're only down there in 14th, apparently. I want to get back up there. I think we can compete, and you'll see that. You'll see that in a minute. Now, you see Leicester have got a new manager. Because their manager left and took a job. I'd have considered, just for a bit of fun with the series, it would have given us a different avenue to go down. I can't believe it. I can't believe I wasn't even in the running for this. They didn't even consider me. English legend. And they give it to Andre Villas-Boas. What? I was offered this job though. Turned it down. They got offered the French job on this series randomly a while ago. So France want me, Croatia want me, England didn't want me. Now let's just jump straight to the Premier League table, and you'll see we've started fecking amazing. Now I haven't played anyone massive. Obviously I've got beat off a team which surprised me. The last game I played was against a big club, but they always struggle in here for some weird reason. But wow, we've played some good football. Started off beating West Brom, then we beat Leicester in a thriller. That game to me was when I felt like a managerial genius. I was telling him to go for it. I made changes. The changes worked for me. Yeah, don't it just works out? And you're buzzing, jumping around the room on your own. Then we beat Bristol City. Gave a few guys a game because they were bottom of the league. Birmingham were having a cracking season. So that's a good result. They're right up there. I don't know if you noticed. Leeds, bit of a bogey team, so to spank them was fun. And then Newcastle. I know away from home, great stadium, but I was quite surprised by that because they weren't doing that clever. And then Spurs, who are always a bit shit for some weird reason. I like Spurs, but yeah, we beat them 2-0. So today's live comp isn't against Liverpool, but look at that run I've got. Liverpool, Chelsea, United. If I can come out of that with 4 points, 6 points, I think I'll be happy. It's all about the Champions League, man. Now it's all kicked off. Teams have been playing. I'm playing 2 games dead close. I've got this game and then Ajax. I'm only going to squeeze one in today though. And it's against Borussia Dortmund at home, who won the Champions League 2 years ago. United are the current holders. Borussia won it 2 years ago. So they're a bit good. But we've got an issue. I've got 9 players in it. National duty. What they'd all play. They'd all probably be playing. He might not. He might not. He might not. He definitely ain't. If you're wondering who he is, he's a very good player I signed 2 years ago on a free, developing great in the 23s. Last year went to Barnsley, scored about 15 goals or something in the Championship. He's out on loan. When Kane goes at Christmas, he's the new Brian Kane. But luckily for us, so have they. This is a bit unfair, isn't it? It's a bit of a random one, isn't it? It's probably a database glitch, some wank with this database. So we've got a great chance here to beat them because look at the value of all them players that are not playing against me. Now the thing is, with having really, really good players, like Bayliss, players like that, who aren't in the, they were very good, but aren't maybe the best at their position. It means they're not going away. So I pretty much got a good team out. I mean, the keeper's a kid. I could do with Greeno's experience, but going forward, we're pretty sound. Pagey's got a game. Kroll's getting on. Woodward, Jefferson have both been starting. I mean, that team, Abreu's got on, but the front lot, it's not far off my A team anyway. They've had to take a massive hit though, so this is our best chance. We need to get the ball rolling here. Here's Ribera. Come on, Ribera. Can you find Pedro up front? Can you do anything? No, you can't. So you're 10 minutes in, they've done nothing. I mean, I've not actually looked at the quality they've got on that pitch. I mean, you can put kids out there, can't you? I've got a couple of kids on the bench. You don't have to register players, I don't think, under a certain age, I think. I mean, Martin Little's got a bit of potential as well. He's a good little winger. And that's all I've been doing. I can't show you everything, but I do always try and sign players. I scout. And then if I find good... Oh, get in! It's not going to be offside, is it? Is that a goal? Sheriff's celebration should always be... Pew, 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 pew. Shouldn't it? Something like that. Anyway, yeah, so sign tons of young players. 3, 4, 5 stars. If I can get them on a free, great. If they come to end of a contract to get them cheap, great. Stick them down there. I tend to keep them for a year in the under 23, see how they go. If they're 18, 19, and then I'll loan them out for a season to, decent clubs if I can. Come on, boys. That keeper's a bit worrying. He's a kid. He's got potential, but he's only a kid. And then I'll loan him out for a season. We'll see how they go. Like Sorensen, I can't lie. I was thinking, I've got Sorensen, this kid here. Crawl! Brilliant. I've gone strikerless, so I've spent 80 million. No, it's not 60 million. 60 million-ish. Eventually on Pedro, you're not going to get to see him because I've had to go strikerless. I could have brought him back and took the Sheriff off, but the Sheriff's been playing the best, so I've kept the Sheriff there because Pedro can play behind the striker, which gives me an extra option. Right, come on, lads. Here's Ribera. We don't need a striker. I like strikerless tactics. I've never used it on my channel, though. They do really well. Some people think they're cheating. I don't know how it's cheating having a striker, but I do think it's quite good. Oh, Abreu. I was talking about youth players, wasn't I? Yeah. So, yeah, that was it. It's a bit late. I love Kane, but I was thinking I've got this quality kid here that's cost me now, that's done really well in the Championship last year. He needs a push. But obviously, I love Kane, so I kept Kane, loaned the kid out again. But hopefully we can bring him back. I think I can at Christmas to slot straight in. Okay, it's half time against the black and yellow, and we're doing the job. We're man down though. Need to hang on. But yeah, apart from that game against Newcastle, I mean, this season started fantastic, hasn't it? Can we keep it up? Can we challenge for the title? I'd like to win something again. I mean, I'd just like to keep winning now. When you get a taste for it, I'll take anything. I'd take a Carabao Cup. I don't give no shits. Right, here's the Sheriff. He's threaded it through to Ribera. Can he cut it across? No, he's going to have a shot. The greedy bastard. Sheriff, man. Okay, made a few changes. Vincente is going to come off for Peter. He was getting a bit aggressive. Apparently, I was a bit worried about him. And Bailey's not having the greatest game, to be fair. He's like my best player. He's my leading goal scorer again. He's so good, but I'll bring Bosco on. He can cover there. Well, this game is thoroughly exciting. Extended highlights and nothing is happening. I'm wondering, they've just not got the quality, maybe. And we're just sitting back, just letting it happen. Just trying to hold on to the 3 points. Come on, do not fail me now. Bosco gets it to Ribera. Come on, lad. He's got no one up top. That's the thing. He's Abreu, though. He's pulled forward. He said, give it to me. And he's got us a corner. Although we don't see the corner. I've encouraged him, though. Give him some encouragement. Good defending Woodward. Abreu now. This is the trouble, though. We've got no one up top. But can we do something? Here's Ribera. Go on, kid. Go on. Use your pace. Can he cut inside? No. Oh, they're letting us see this corner. We're being treated. That's nice. Can anyone get onto it? Nope. If we hang on to this, we need to, because this is the best chance you're ever going to get of beating Dortmund when the majority of their team is on international duty. I mean, how would that happen in real life, man? It just wouldn't, would it? It wouldn't. It wouldn't class with the Champions League. But you just got to play the cards you dealt. And these are the cards, Dortmund. Deal with it. Right, here, come on, Peter. Come on. Come on. Gives it Pagey. Pagey threads it through to Ribera. Can he give it to someone for a change? No. What's going on there? See what happens. Let's go for it. Come on, boys. Here at the Evolving Mindset Arena. Can we finish this game off? No! Well, there we go. And I will take that all day long. I don't care if we play Dortmund's C team. It's still Borussia Dortmund. It's still the Champions League. And we've just got 3 points. 10 men most of the game. Young gun in there. We probably should have scored more. 2.4 million for one win. That's crazy, isn't it? And that's put us top. Dortmund have now played 2. Milan have played 2. We've got Ajax next, I think. Pretty sure I'm playing Ajax in a couple of days on the 16th. There we go, Valley fans. End of the episode. Thank you for watching. Make sure you comment, make sure you hit the thumbs up, make sure you watch the advert at the end. Why not? Thank you very much. Become a patron. You know you want to. But yeah, that was alright, wasn't it, eh? Debut in the Champions League. We beat Borussia Dortmund 1-0. I'm having that all day long, can't wait. Milan and Ajax, some absolute legendary teams in our group. But can we come out on top? A little plucky Tame Valley. I love it. A lot of you should have had your shirts now. All shirts should be out there, so make sure you send me some pictures if you're one of them, and we'll get you featured in the next one, because I've got me in my shirt. I've got Cash, who's like a Twitch streamer. I've got him in his shirt. So I want to share as many as I can with everyone. But yeah, thank you. Hope you're happy. Hope you're safe, and I hope you come back for episode 37. I'm Booed.